Hey, this is Corey Rogers, VP Marketing for National Equipment Dealers. We are traveling with Hyundai and with a bunch of great VIP customers to Seoul, Korea today, and we're heading over there with the purpose of seeing their all-new Smart Factory. Hyundai's new Smart Factory is 90% automated, 10% manual labor, and supposed to be just amazing to see. So we're super excited about it. We've got customers from South Carolina, full Circle Aggregates. Ryan Williams is going with us, and we have customers from North Carolina, United Infrastructure Group, and we also have customers from Texas, RL Siteworx, that are going with us, and Danny Glover and his family with D.O. Glover. We thought we'd document this from travel to destination and a little bit along the way, give you a preview and first-hand view behind the scenes of the brand new Hyundai Smart Factory where they build all their heavy equipment. And we'll hopefully get to see some of the state-of-the-art new models that will be coming out and be debuted for the first time at ConExpo coming up in next March. So join us on this trip, and we hope you enjoy it. Well, we finally made it 15 hours. 15 hours, a long 15 hours. Oh my God, really long flight. But we are here, and I'm already impressed that we haven't even left out the airport yet. This place is awesome. I know. It's pretty exciting. We got Mike Ross, our VP from Hyundai over there. He's got a lot of emails. He's ignoring us. He's trying to act important. Looking forward to an exciting trip, guys. So it'll be a blast. Come along with us. So we've started our tour here in Seoul, and the first part is to go see the Grand Palace, and we're going to have a traditional Korean outfit on when we walk over. So we're here at a costume shop where everyone's going to be able to pick out a traditional Korean costume, and we'll be putting that on and going on over and enjoying the palace. What have you got us into, Corey? I have no idea. I don't either. But we're going to do it. What do you think, David? You ready for this? Oh, yeah. Like that one? Gosh, David. Hey, Corey.
No wonder you're pink. Nice.
He's right. Need a lower. Go.
Is it okay?
I mean, I can do it. Yeah, just clean it. I remember you telling me that. We're gonna do this, Ryan?
We're gonna do it, man. We ain't got no choice now, man.
No, we gotta fully commit.
We're doing it.
We gotta commit.
Bro.
Standing here with one of our top salesmen, Jimmy Cones. Jimmy Cones, what is your first impression of Korea so far?
Absolutely.
Multiple gates that got to come through. It's our first day. We're working off a little bit of sleep, but we're having fun.
Yes, we are.
The heating system. Actually, we don't hit the air, we hit the floor.
So I'm standing here with Christian. We're in how do you say it?
Insadong.
Insadong, which is a shopping district. This is part of our Seoul tour that we're doing as part of the Hyundai VIP tour. And we've got about an hour. We're going to look around at some of the traditional Korean souvenirs, which is what you tend to find in this area. We've had such a great first day. We've been out, went to the palace, and toured the palace today. Got to dress in some hanbok, which is the traditional Korean attire that used to be worn by the Joseon dynasty many years ago.
And nobility.
And now we're going to do a little shopping, and then tonight we're going to do a Han River cruise and a lot of other fun stuff.
Yep.
So we'll touch back with you in just a little bit.
So this is the first caricature of my life.
We're going to get some Korean caricatures made of us here. We are on day 2 of the Hyundai VIP tour. I'm standing here with Zach Scott, one of our sales guys out of Charlotte, and yesterday was a lot of fun. What else did we do yesterday?
A little bit of everything. We went to the palace. I think was originally built in the 14th century, and then learned a little bit of history.
That was fun. We had to dress up first, so they had us get in a traditional hanbok costume. And then we walked over in our costumes. That was pretty fun. It made the experience a lot more entertaining, to say that for the least, right? And then went to see Jimmy Cones and some of those guys that you don't normally see wearing vibrant colors. Put a smile on everybody's face. Yeah, customers really enjoyed it too. Later we went to do a little shopping, got some traditional souvenirs, and then we actually got to do some traditional Korean calligraphy, which was kind of cool. Got to create our own stamp with our name written in Korean and the Hangul. So that was fun.
And then made a little soju.
And made some soju and drank some soju, which was even more fun.
So we'll toast the soju in about 3 or 4 weeks when all the flavor mixes in and doesn't taste like grain alcohol.
Yeah. So today, hopefully we get to come back from the DMZ, but we're heading to the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, to check that out. and we've got some other plans that we'll catch up on a little bit later in the trip. So we're at the DMZ, the Demilitarized Zone, the division between North and South Korea. And here is the river that divides, and you can look across. All of that over there is North Korea. So we are on the gondola getting ready to go over the demilitarized zone, I believe is what we're going over, which I think is inundated with mines and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm here with Danny Glover and his two sons, Tyler and Dusty, and his wife, Yvonne. What do you guys think of Korea so far?
It's amazing.
Well, I guess I'm going, yeah. I know we're exhausted, but today's maybe a little bit better, right? Yeah. What was the highlight so far? What'd you like the most?
Just going right in the plane trip
The
over.
bed.
Cold beer right here, good to go, man.
How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing good.
You enjoying Korea?
Enjoying it.
We're having a good time. And we're getting ready to go into the Lotte Tower, which is the tallest tower in Seoul, maybe one of the tallest ones in the world. We're going to go all the way up to 120th floor, 120 floors, and be able to get a great view of the city. It's beautiful weather out there right now, so it should be a perfect time to see that. Jimmy Combs, our salesman out of Houston, gets to see that with his customers. We're having a good time. All right, we're at the top of the Lotte Tower. I'm getting ready to walk across a transparent floor looking down 118 floors, I think it is. That, folks, is freaky. It's a long way down.
I just want to say thank you again to everybody for making the trip, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and cheers.
Cheers, David. Got a drink. All right, so we're at dinner, and we are having a traditional Japanese cuisine, and one of the things they love to eat here is raw octopus. And this is, I think, raw baby octopus. And Mr. DiGG, the famous Mr. DiGG, aka Ryan Williams, who owns Atomic Sand and Full Circle Aggregates, has committed that he's going to try this. So get excited. Come on.
There you go.
Hey, when I saw it start moving,
I started by gagging. Started, man.
This one right here.
No, look, dude, it looks like a snake.
Right.
But I threw up during that video too. And if I put that in my mouth, the same thing's gonna happen in this video.
Well, if you throw up, I'm going with you.
Me find a little bitty one.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ryan Williams.
Dude, it's moving.
Oh, it's alive.
It's moving. All right, I'm gonna drown it. I'm gonna drown it in some soy sauce.
Yes. Oh my God, he did it. He did it. Look at that.
Just swallow it.
Oh. Is he coming back up?
No, that's helping. I like that. It's unique.
It's unique.
I should have told you this before you ate it, but you're supposed to chew it until it stops moving. Yeah, can't tell me.
Can't do it.
When in Korea, may or may not need to participate, but
Now y'all all know you gotta eat what's in front of you. We're all raised right around here.
So David Keys got his first night of sleep after being here for 4 days. Right. He was not able to sleep for several days.
We are going to stay here around
He
1
looks
hour.
refreshed and excited.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so excited. Ready to go tour the Hyundai headquarters.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
Kamsamnida.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Kamsamnida. Kamsamnida.
굼습니다. 굼습니다.
Kamsamnida. Good enough.
Look what you can get in here, Corey. Your very own Mr. Dick Magnet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it's only
How much does that cost?
1 billion won.
So we're actually at the top of Hyundai's brand new, what they call the GRC Hyundai headquarters building. This was built back in 2022, and we're at the top looking at the cityscape from here. Just an amazing building, super high tech. They've got automated robots running around. They've got futuristic excavators on display. It's just one of the most impressive buildings I've ever seen. Sure. So David, what are your impressions? It's the first time you've been to Korea, right?
Right. So my perception of Korea has changed dramatically. The technology and the product innovation is blowing my mind. The building is probably the most impressive building I've ever seen in my entire life. And some way we're going to have to figure out how to transform that perception to America, because there are light years ahead of us in everything I've seen in the town, the city of Seoul. And if we can somehow make the American construction guys make that connection that Hyundai is light years ahead technology, it'll make us sell more equipment.
Man, that's a state-of-the-art facility here for sure. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It was great. It's unbelievable. A lot better than I ever thought it would be.
It's just been a fun trip, and I think, you know, when you see what Hyundai is here in Korea, it's just incredible to see how involved they are in every infrastructure project in Korea. And then to see this building come together, it's amazing.
NED #1.
Work that open. Check.
All right, Mr. DiGG, what are we doing now?
We're getting on a high-speed train.
High-speed bullet train. We're going to be heading to Ulsan, South Korea to see the all-new smart factory that Hyundai's just recently completed.
I don't think there's a mode of transportation we haven't done on this trip.
No, I don't think so either. Come along with us. We're going to be going 186 miles an hour. Let's do it.
Let's go to Ulsan.
So we're getting ready to walk into the smart factory. I'm here with HG.
Hi.
HG is in the marketing department and she's responsible in sales department, I guess, right?
Right.
Yeah. She's done a great job at a lot of the things you'll see on camera in this video. She was a part of the creation of that. So she's done a phenomenal job and has accompanied us on this trip and will be walking with us through the factory. Coolest things here is they have automated carriers that will carry large heavy weldments like undercarriages and booms and other heavy weldments that they're building, and they will carry them from point A to B wherever on campus they have to take them. You can see this right over here. So I'm standing here with our president, Jesse Beasley, and it's the first time we're both seeing this new factory. It is amazing.
Yeah, really cool just to see all the automation and just how clean and modern everything is. They've done a really nice job. It's incredible.
I think the most impressive thing is just super organized, clean, and it's 90% automated. There's hardly anybody here. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Makes you proud to be a dealer.
Yes, it does. Now we're coming into, I guess, the prefabricated area where they tack weld together the booms and arms and prepare those to go to final robotic welding. One of the cool things that Hyundai does is they're a large steel producer, and the quality of steel they use in their product and all the construction equipment products, the same quality of steel they use in their ships. And that's one of the things that sets Hyundai apart. And that's one of the reasons they have a 5-year, 10,000-hour structural guarantee on all their products. So right here is a side frame station. You can see they're packing together the side frames for the excavator. And now we're coming into the upper frame subassembly. So you can see here they're tack welding together and assembling the upper frames for the excavators. Standing here with Mr. Han, and he was telling me a little bit about the robot here.
Yeah, the robot also has been made by our group's company, so it is very fixed processing.
Yeah, Hyundai is one of the largest and leading robot manufacturers in the world, and they do a lot of industrial robots, all kinds of different types of robots. You've seen some robots in this video that do air purification and vacuum and things like that, where they also are a leading manufacturer of welding robots. And that's what we have behind us. So this is actually a measurement robot that can inspect the welds and make sure everything is done properly and to precise measurements. Right in front of me is a hanging paint line, so all of the final welded components of the equipment will be attached to these hooks, and they will automatically go through the paint booth. Now we've just entered the assembly line, and you can see all of the final painted, final welded, and assembled subcomponents of each machine are being assembled here. Right in front of us is the excavator assembly line, so you can see the lower frame, and they're installing the rollers for the lower frame on the side frames. Now we're moving on to, they've now put the upper rollers and the lower rollers and track guards on the understructure, and they're assembling the tracks. So at the end of this line to my right is where they are assembling the upper frame with the cab and all the components that go into the upper frame. And then here in the middle of the line is where they marry the final assembled lower frame with the upper frame. Now they're in the process of assembling the hydraulic piping on the boom and the arm to my left. So this is a new counterweight design that Hyundai's come out with all the new models that they'll be debuting next year at Con Expo. What we're looking at here is an HX400. This is a preview of a new model that will be coming out next year that will be replacing a current model, and very excited about seeing that new model come out. Here we have the performance test, so basically all the machines coming off the line, they'll put them through a series of cycle tests to make sure everything's running well, no leaks, no problems. So I'm standing here with Dusty, with Dusty Glover, who's also from Houston, and we were at the gift shop yesterday at Hyundai's headquarters, and I said, everybody can pick out a model, you guys pick out a model, and Dusty saw this 1250, he's like, I want that one. So we made it work, but we've actually got a real 1250 right behind us, which is amazing. Check this thing out. So all this area is brand new, and you can see the final finished machines out here. We've actually got some new models that are showing that are actually currently available and display the new Tiger Eye design that Hyundai's come out with on their new compact machines and all the brand new machines that will be coming forward in the future. And right up here in the front is one of the new models called an HX360. This will be officially debuting sometime next year. But now we're heading to the wheel loader side of the factory. We're going to get to tour that line. Check those out. Hyundai makes some great wheel loaders. And they've got a new series of wheel loaders coming out with more features and functions, and very smooth wheel loaders, very easy to operate, large cabs, comfortable seats. So we're walking backwards down the assembly line for the wheel loaders. Right over here to my left, you've got one of the brand new HL970A wheel loaders, which is a 5.5 cubic yard bucket capacity loader. Very popular loader in North America. Hyundai wheel loaders are chock with all kinds of great features. They come standard with automatic weighing systems. They have an auto-locking front differential, standard. Ride control is standard. Air ride seats are standard. Auto-reversing fan for cleaning out your coolers in the rear, standard. Excellent service design, easy to get to all the grease points. We do have an optional auto lube that you can put on any of the Hyundai wheel loaders. They have an electric raising rear engine hood that you can see up here. That provides excellent access for service, changing filters, checking your engine oil. Over here to my left, they're assembling the Z-bar linkage and the loader arms. So one of our customers that's traveling with us is RL Siteworx, and Kalen is the owner at RL Siteworx, and he's traveling with Derek. What's Derek's title?
He's COO.
Who's the Chief Operating Officer of RL Siteworx. He just came through the factory. I just thought I'd get his initial impressions about, you know, visiting many different factories, I'm sure, in the past. You know, what's your thoughts?
You know, it's really impressive, the efficiency, their processes, and you know, just watching it move through. You know, each section has a different assembly process. It's really cool watching it go all come together.
Yeah, it really is. So I'm sitting here with Ryan Williams from Full Circle Aggregates, aka Mr. DiGG on YouTube. Definitely go check him out.
That's what they call me.
Yes, it is. So we actually are coming back from Ulsan, South Korea, where we got an incredible time to see the new smart factory, tour the shipyards. It was just amazing. Just an incredible factory. Words can't describe, you know, the factory and just how efficient it is and all the automation that's integrated into it.
It was like looking into the future.
Yeah, it really was amazing. I think it took them 3 years to build this, and they would do stage by stage as they continued production. I think they started in 2022, I believe that's right, something like that. And anyway, it's just an incredible factory. Had a great visit. Now we're heading back on a high-speed bullet train back to Incheon, South Korea, and our VIP customers will be traveling back tomorrow to go home to the U.S.